One thing I heard this morning on the radio, someone was mentioning this conference tonight, and they said, here's the thing that bothers me. You can think all you want about GMOs, but so many people are saying, I'm against GMOs, I don't want them in my food, but then in the same breath they're saying, I want my big crunchy apples and I want my sweet corn year round. And he said, you know what, you can't have both. What do you say to that?
Well, as I said, I started with alternative farming methods in 1989. My email address starts out as student of the soil. And I have no problem admitting the more I learn, the more I know I don't know. And I started farming in 1979. 1989, we started using alternative methods. And I can't believe what I didn't know, and I still can't believe today what I don't know. And I can't believe how wrongly dependent I was on someone else to know how to run my business. As far as a good, crunchy, sweet, long-lasting apple, that's easy. You don't need to genetically modify it to do it. All you need to do is balance the nutritional and the biological requirements in the soil where you're raising that crop. I don't care if it's an apple or corn. When you have things in balance and healthy, you will produce a nutrient-dense, long-lasting, satisfying product for food. There is not one single genetic modification that is on the market to this point in time that has remotely proven that. And the poster child for that will be, well, we're going to improve nutrient content, so we're going to make this golden rice, and it's going to enhance the vitamin A content, and everything's going to be hunky-dory, and we're going to solve all the problems for blindness in these third world countries. Well, they don't tell you how much of that rice you would have to consume on a daily basis to get the required amount of vitamin A in your diet for the goal that they want to achieve. They also don't tell you that the number one reason that that golden rice is not on the market and in production today is not because of the consumer resistance that you're not going to use my children as guinea pigs to try this thing out. It's because it won't perform in the field. They're testing it in test plot after test plot after test plot, and it's failing agronomically. But they don't tell you that. There is not one single genetically engineered crop to this point in time that is proven in an independent study to have more nutrient density, more nutrition, or more anything improvement. The number one widespread use of genetically engineered crops to this point in time is herbicide resistance or contains a toxin, a Bt toxin. And they say, well, we dramatically reduce the use of insecticide as a result of having this Bt toxin. But guess what? They manipulate the numbers. Every Bt hybrid is registered as an insecticide with the EPA. Corn, for example. You plant 34,000 plants of corn per acre, you're going to have 3.73 pounds of a toxin or insecticide present. Now they tell you it's natural, that's same as soil occurring. That's not true. It is not the same as a soil occurring Bacillus thuringiensis. It doesn't break down like the natural version does. But let's consider the fact that we don't take into the equation. Sure, we may be pulled off the insecticide on a few acres of corn on corn, but now we've put this Bt on how many countless acres that we never used insecticide on before. So what did we do to the actual level of the insecticide or toxin applied to the environment? Again, it's their story. They can tell it like they want to.